In the evening hours, we'll have some showers and drenching storms out there for the city along the coast as we head into the evening. We're down to 70 tonight, and then tomorrow, still a couple of showers and a thunderstorm around. We're up to 80. And then we'll dry out. Tuesday, partly sunny, warmer up to 87. Then we're near 90 Wednesday. Right now, Central Park, 79 and mostly cloudy. We're down to 70 tonight in Midtown. AccuWeather's John Feerick on New York's weather station, 1010 winds on 92.3 FM.
We've got 80 degrees right now in Long Beach, 79 in West Orange, and 81 degrees in Saddlebrook. Winds news time 3:33.
Attention people with Medicare and anyone turning 65. Are you enrolled in the best Medicare plan available? The average Medicare beneficiary has a choice of 54 Medicare plans, 766 Medicare Part D prescription drug plans, and a record 3,834 Medicare Advantage plans. How do you know you have the right plan? Simple. Call 800-431-6905, 800-431-6905. The service is free. You may find a plan with a $0 monthly premium, $0 copay, and $0 deductible. Don't gamble. Speak to a licensed agent to find out which plan is right for you. Call 800-431-6905, 800-431-6905. That's 800-431-6905. And let Best Medcare do the work for you.
Winds news time 3:34. The BBC has suspended one of its top male presenters amid accusations he was paying a teen for sexually explicit photos. A staffer has not yet been publicly named, but the teen's mother said her child was using money from the presenter to fund a crack cocaine habit. Well, U.S. security officials are defending the decision to supply Ukraine with cluster munitions. They contain multiple smaller bomblets that don't always explode on impact and can be a danger to civilians later on. National Security Council spokesman John Kirby said this on ABC's This Week this morning.
Well, Russia is using them in Ukraine in an aggressive war on another country and indiscriminately killing civilians. The Ukrainians will be using these cluster munitions, obviously, which have a very low dud rate, but they'll be using them to defend their own territory, hitting Russian positions.
More than 100 nations have banned the use of cluster munitions. Well, a leader of the Islamic State group has been killed in a U.S. drone strike.
The military says 3 drones were involved in the operation in northwest Syria, searching for the militant Osama al-Muhajir. An official speaking on condition of anonymity says the Islamic State group leader was riding a motorcycle when he was spotted and struck. The military's not saying how it made the identification and that it doesn't think any civilians were killed, although there might have been an injury. This happened Friday, a day after Pentagon spokesman Brigadier General Pat Ryder described the operation.
We have been in Syria for many years now, fighting ISIS as part of an international coalition.
He was speaking in the context of Russian aircraft harassing the U.S. drones, veering them off course. Jackie Quinn, Washington.
Winds news time 3:36. Now a commentary on 1010 winds. The comments expressed are those of Sister Camille D'Arienzo of the Sisters of Mercy.
With the 4th of July behind us, gone are Macy's fireworks lighting up the sky and the noise of firecrackers terrifying pets. We return to the ordinary sights and sounds we simply take for granted. What we shouldn't take for granted are the many kindnesses families and friends bestow on us, as well as services from providers, some paid for, others gratuitous. Neither should we take for granted any expectation that we are ourselves solely recipients of good things. There are many ways in which we can extend a needed hand, speak a kind word, offer a gentle hug. It's these gestures that offer comfort, express conviction, compassion, and connection. It's these gestures that make the world a better place, that make friends out of strangers and put smiles on their faces. This is Sister Camille D'Arienzo.
Winds news time 3:37. 1010 winds entertainment news in 30 seconds.
Do you love dogs? Would you like to raise a puppy with a purpose? Guiding Eyes for the Blind is looking for you. Take a pup into your home and provide love, training, and support as it prepares for advanced guide dog training. Guiding Eyes offers local support and free veterinary care. Help a blind person begin a new life with a dog that you helped raise. Call Guiding Eyes at 866-GEB-LABS or on the web at www.guidingeyes.org.
It's news time, 3:38. Now 10 wins entertainment news. So long, Indiana Jones. You got a brand new #1 movie.
Those are not dreams. Insidious, The Red Doors, the new #1 movie. The latest installment in the horror franchise opened with a better-than-expected $32.6 million. Get back. Bad news for Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny, which slid to second with just $26.5 million in week 2. A nearly 60% drop in ticket sales.
Let's find your birth mother.
The raunchy road trip comedy Joyride stalls with a 6th place, $5.85 million opening. Christopher Watson, ABC News.
Actress Keke Palmer biting back at her boyfriend's recent mom-shaming tweets. Oof. She made a new t-shirt that reads, "I'm a mother," and posts about how having a child changes one's outlook on life, including a video where she's dancing to this song. Her boyfriend, Darius Jackson, publicly shamed her outfit choice for an Usher show on Wednesday that she attended to. She looked like she had a lot of fun, and he was serenading her, holding her hands. You know, it's Usher. Palmer was wearing a sheer maxi dress and black bodysuit. And, well, let's just say her boyfriend is on the receiving end of a lot of mean tweets. You don't want to be that guy. Entertainment news at 38 past each and every hour right here on 10 Wins. Wins News Time, 3:39.
Cashback is not available on gas in New Jersey and Wisconsin. Hey, good morning. You're heading to the airport, right?
Yep, thanks for checking. I like the car. How long have you been a rideshare driver?
About 3 years now. I really enjoy it.
Isn't it hard to make money these days with the price of gas being so high?
Not for me. I use Upside, the free app that gives you cash back for every gallon of gas you buy.
Wait a minute. Are you saying you actually get real money back when you get gas with the Upside app?
Yep, I get real cash back every time I get gas.
Does that actually add up to anything?
I'll make around $200 to $300.
Wow, that's serious extra cash. I'm downloading the Upside app now.
Download the free Upside app now to earn real cash back every time you buy gas. Use promo code CAR for an extra 25 cents a gallon bonus on your first tank. You can cash out anytime right to your bank account, PayPal, or a gift card for Amazon and other brands. Just download the free Upside app and use promo code CAR for a 25 cents a gallon bonus on your first tank. That's code CAR.
New York True Traffic Station, 10 Wins at 92.3 FM.
The News Watch never stops. This is 10 Wins at 92.3 FM. You give us 22 minutes, we'll give you the world.
Good afternoon. We've got 80 degrees, 340 on your Sunday, July 9th. A brand new week. Welcome to it. I am Stephanie Officer. Here's what's happening. Showers, thunderstorms over our area. Some positive weather shortly. Senator Chuck Schumer out with a new warning about an energy drink he says is marketed toward kids and has way too much caffeine. A man is under arrest for vandalizing a statue at a Brooklyn church. Police are looking for the person who they say shot and killed the co-owner of a Staten Island deli. A North Carolina man makes quite the unusual request. We'll explain in sports. The Mets at San Diego at 4:10. 80 degrees. We're going down to 70 in Newtown. Wins News Time 3:41. Time for traffic and transit on the ones. Why are you taking us, Gloria Tapa?
Starting in Manhattan, 7th Avenue is closed between 57th and 47th Street. That's for the Midtown Fair. It'll be there until 7, so that means you'll get detoured around that if you decide to try to drive through that part of Midtown. Let's take you to what you need to know about the bridges and tunnels. The George is 40 to 45 in, 20 to 25 out. Lincoln, 25 to 30 in, 5 to 10 out. Holland, 15 to 20 inbound, 15 minutes on the outbound side. In New Jersey Turnpike, northbound express lanes before exit 71. Looks like we got a stalled car blocking the left lane. And then heading out to Connecticut, southbound Connecticut Turnpike, you'll see pockets of traffic between exits 18 and 13. And the southbound Merritt Parkway has pockets of traffic between exits 52 to exit 39B. I'm Gloria Tapa. Our next report at 3:51. 10 Wins and 92.3 FM.
Okay, so active weather-wise in New York City right now, but that might not be the case later on. So we check in live with meteorologist John Ferrick.
Yeah, taking a look at off the radar right now, we've got very heavy rain continuing to fall across much of northern New Jersey, up in the Hudson Valley. Numerous flash flood warnings in effect. If you do encounter high water out there on the roads, you definitely want to try and find a different route. You don't want to drive through that. You want to definitely avoid that if you can. And again, most of this at this point is 287 north and west. Just some spotty downpours in the city along the coast at this point, but this is all going to shift eastward. All those showers and storms to the west across Pennsylvania will work eastward as we head into the evening. Again, there's going to be widespread flooding issues, mostly street and highway flooding concerns, but certainly that's the case for the city tonight, and then we should see things calm down as we head into the day tomorrow. Stephanie.
Thank you so much, John. Of course, keep it locked right here on 1010 Winds, 92.3 FM, the Odyssey app, and of course, 1010winds.com. Well, the National Weather Service says parts of the West and Southwest are experiencing a heat wave that could near or top records both for intensity and longevity.
The Southwest braces for what could be yet another grueling, record-breaking heat wave.
It's not rocket science. You make your planet hotter, you're going to get more frequent, intense, long-lasting heat waves.
Michael Mann and other scientists warn climate change could also trigger more devastating wildfires, like the ones in Canada that exposed millions to dangerous air.
Correspondent Elise Preston in Los Angeles. Senator Chuck Schumer wants the FDA to look into a new energy drink he says is marketed towards kids.
Senator Chuck Schumer says the newest trendy drink is called Prime, and it has an eye-popping amount of caffeine.
A 12-ounce can of Prime, by contrast, contains 200 milligrams of caffeine. More than 100% of Red Bull.
He says the problem is the drink is marketed to kids. Social media influencers are telling them it's the hot new thing. Schumer's aide said an advertiser recently wrapped a school bus in a simulated drink label. Dr. Edith Bradshaw Sanchez said the drink doesn't provide real energy.
What this drink is giving you is a caffeine rush. It is a high followed by a crash.
She said it can raise a child's blood pressure and adversely affect their sleep and mood. Carol Dioria, 1010 Winds at 92.3 FM at Schumer's office in Midtown.
The drink does come with a warning label that it is not recommended for kids under 18. Winds News Time 3:45.
All you gotta do is
An army of the turn is ready to serve. America's largest injury law firm. Fighting for full and fair compensation. Now for free treatment to die your victims. For your rights, no city unless we win. Just the leader will through the end. Dial pound law, that's all. On the ForThePeople.com. Come on, all you gotta do is. Come on. Visit ForThePeople.com for an offer here to you.
Lands News Time 3:46. A man is under arrest for vandalizing a statue at Resurrection Church in Garrison Beach, Brooklyn. Police say 37-year-old Jonathan Gulick sprayed black paint all over a Mary statue and wrote the word faith on it. He was caught red-handed in the act yesterday morning by witnesses who held him down until cops got there. Father Mikhail Gribin says the church will repair the statue.
The people of the parish will restore this statue immediately. That'll be done. We have people lined up who are ready to help. The people care very much about this community and about their religious symbolism.
Gulick, who lives near the church, was taken to a hospital for a psych evaluation and charged with criminal mischief as a hate crime. Like News Time 3:46. A teen is hoping his Lower Manhattan art exhibit will send the message subway surfing is deadly. 16-year-old Alexander Entenmann's classmate Coffee Gloriano was killed last year while riding on top of 7th Street. Entenmann spoke with 1010 Winds.
I just wanted to deter kids from train surfing, and I wanted them to think about what their actions lead to and like how in train surfing and them accidentally getting hurt is going to affect their family and the people who love them.
The exhibit at the Oculus Transit Center in Lower Manhattan features pictures and videos Gloriano took while underground, but also includes a series of worried texts that show the pain of loved ones as they realize something bad happened to Gloriano. Winds News Time 3:47. Another dangerous TikTok trend costing lives now in Alabama. During the boat challenge, people take video of themselves jumping or flipping off a speeding boat. If it sounds like a bad idea, that's because it is. Captain Jim Dennis of the Charlottesburg Rescue Squad says it's plain stupid.
The four that we responded to when they jumped off of the boat, they literally broke their neck and, basically missed their death.
At least 4 people have died in the last 6 months in Alabama doing that boat challenge. Well, police are searching for the person who they say shot and killed the co-owner of a Staten Island deli. The victim found around 8 last night by a customer who walked into the Manor Deli and Convenience on Manor Road in Castling Corners. It's unknown if it was a robbery. Police have not yet released the name of the 35-year-old victim. Family friend says he was married, a father of 2, and had recently opened the deli on Manor Road because he felt it was a nice area. Now to questions and shock over an incident in Ohio. A police officer seen on body cam footage shooting and killing a dog.
Justice for Dixie!
Growing outrage in Northeast Ohio over the fatal police-involved shooting of a 3-year-old Labrador Retriever mix named Dixie. Wilbur Kern said his wife Tammy and daughter Melanie were about to run errands last week, and while leaving, their 5 dogs got loose, running into the front yard. As the family tried to corral their pets, Lorraine police were in the area and pulled over. Officer Elliot Palmer's body camera footage shows one dog approaching him, and then another, Dixie.
She wanted to say hello.
Palmer almost immediately draws his weapon, and as the lab runs over, he fires multiple times, even appearing to as the dog runs away.
Correspondent Alex Crochet. Well, the search continues for a Pennsylvania inmate who used bed sheets to escape from jail.
Police in northwest Pennsylvania and western New York are now on the hunt for 34-year-old Michael Burham. His escape like a Hollywood movie. Pennsylvania authorities say Burham scaled exercise equipment and chewed down bed sheets to slip out of Warren County Prison sometime overnight Thursday.
At this time, we have no reason to believe that Burham has left the general area.
Burham was last seen wearing an orange and white striped jumpsuit, Crocs-style shoes, and a jail-issued blue denim jacket.
That is Chanel Call reporting. Burnham is considered very dangerous. He was being held on arson and burglary charges, but is also the suspect in a murder. Once news time, 3:50. Traffic and AccuWeather. About a minute away from you on 1010 Wins.
Did you know China starts teaching financial literacy in preschool? American kids are getting left behind, but we can't help at home thanks to the Finstables, a team of animated superheroes who help kids develop smart money habits in a fun way. Each month, they get a kit in the mail with a DVD, a comic book, access to an interactive website, fun activities, and lots more. Visit bcs-kids.com today and enter promo code CENT for 20% off. Digital subscriptions also available. The Finstables. The sensible thing to do.
Audio. It's what you're listening to right now. And you're not alone. If you're a marketer, your clients are listening too. Audio advertising is the new media channel of choice. Learn how audio drives 48% of us to purchase. And here's successful campaigns for brands in auto, fashion, and social media. Visit stateofaudio.com to learn why Odyssey should be part of your next media buy. That's stateofaudio.com.
Winds news time 3:51. Now traffic and transit on the ones. What do you see out there, Gloria Tapa?
Well, I'm looking at the downtowns out in the western part of New Jersey, so Parsippany Troy Hills going towards Denville, and I'm seeing some really heavy traffic on eastbound 80 heading towards Route 202. It looks as, I can't tell exactly what it is, but I can tell you that traffic's really slow, and it does look as if there's a lot of water building up on the roadway there, so just keep that in mind. Now, there is a stall on the New Jersey Turnpike 95 northbound express lanes before exit 71 in the left lane. And here's what you need to know about the bridges and tunnels. At the George Washington Bridge, 40 to 45 in, 20 to 25 out. Lincoln, 25 to 30 in, 5 to 10 out. Holland, 15 to 20 inbound, and a 15-minute wait on the outbound side. Here's what we see on Long Island's Big Three. If you're heading westbound on the Southern State, you're going to see some slow traffic between the Meadowsbrook and Eagle Avenue. The Northern State is slow between Roslyn Road and Louisville Road, and no problems on the LIE. I'm Gloria Tapa. Our next report at 401 1010 Wins on 92.3 FM.
Plains News Time 3:52. Now let's check out your official 1010 Wins AccuWeather 4-day forecast. The meteorologist John Stewart.
A few more downpours have popped up in and around the 5 boroughs now, and a few downpours even out over the island at this point. Certainly it looks like we're going to see these downpours become more widespread as we head through the rest of the afternoon into the evening. It's been pouring now for several hours across northern New Jersey up to the Hudson Valley. That's where we have numerous flash flood warnings. So if you do encounter high water, definitely want to try and find different routes. Certainly the heaviest rain continues to be north and west of 287 for the most part. But this is all going to swing through as we head through the evening. Tonight we're down to 70. Tomorrow still maybe a leftover shower or storm. We'll top out right around 80, and then we'll dry for Tuesday. Partly warmer up to 87, then we're near 90 on Wednesday. Right now in Central Park, 79, mostly cloudy, we're down to 70 tonight in Midtown. Back to weather meteorologist John Feerick on New York's weather station, 1010 winds at 92.3 FM.
83 degrees right now in Bay Ridge, 80 degrees in West Hempstead, 79 in Greenberg. When noon time, 30:53.
On the battlefield, there's a saying America's military men and women live by. Never leave a fallen warrior behind, ever. Off the battlefield, Wounded Warrior Project operates with the same goal. Wounded Warrior Project was created to help men and women returning home with the scars of war, whether those scars are physical or mental. Wounded Warrior Project. We never leave a fallen warrior behind. Ever. Learn more about what we do at woundedwarriorproject.org.
It's time to turn up your summertime fun with Twisted Tea Hard Iced Tea. Twisted Tea is a smooth, refreshing, real brewed tea with 5% alcohol. So whether you're camping, fishing, or at the beach with friends, don't forget to fill your cooler with those bright yellow cans. Twisted Tea Hard Iced Tea.
North Carolina man for recent college graduate Mitchell Whitney, and he accomplished it. He came up with the idea to meet every mayor in North Carolina, all 551 of them.
Any opportunity we get to meet with a mayor and speak with them is a blessing to me. They are just amazing local folks. They're dedicated to making a positive local difference and listening and learning themselves.
Whitley says he learned something from each of the more than 550 mayors he met.
Correspondent Jim Crisula with that report. Former child star Elle Fanning talks about the darker side of Hollywood. She says when she was just 16, she was rejected for a comedy role and told it was because she wasn't sexy enough. A year later, she says she didn't get another part because she didn't have enough Instagram followers. Elle, who is, of course, the younger sister of actress Dakota Fanning, has recently enjoyed huge success with her title role of Catherine in Hulu's The Great. Well, Elton John is saying goodbye as of last night. He is officially retired from touring. He thanked the audience after his final show at Sweden's Tele2 Arena.
I've had a wonderful career. To be honest with you, 2 years ago, I trained music. How much am I to bring you? But you know, I wouldn't be sitting here and talking to you if it wasn't for you. You called the single